He is a Victocrat writer, happened to be black for the Washington Post. And he admitted that Michael Brown never had his hands up, never said don't shoot. He admitted it. I'm watching these protests. I'm still hearing protesters say hands up, don't shoot. Aren't you? Donahue also referred to the Harvard professor I've been telling you about, Rolling Fryer. Team of researchers spent 3,000 hours collecting data, prepared for the National Bureau of Economic Research. That's the organization that the government uses to determine the business cycle. They examined more than 1,000 shootings in 10 major police departments in Texas, Florida, and California. Quote, on the most extreme use of force, officer-involved shootings, we find no racial differences in either the raw data or when contextual factors are taken into account. It is the most surprising result of my career, end of quote. And I told you about the one that was peer-reviewed that's in the publication put out by the National Academy of Sciences. Researchers from Michigan State, Arizona State. Published, Is There Evidence of Racial Disparity in Police Use of Force? Collected data 2015-2016. Quote, when adjusting for crime, we find no systemic evidence of anti-black disparities in fatal shootings of unarmed citizens, or fatal shootings involving misidentification of harmless objects, end of quote. Isn't that good news? Isn't this something we ought to be happy about? Heather McDonald, National Review. There is no epidemic of racist police shootings. Talked about the same research. It just isn't true. And again, according to the CDC, over a period of 45, 55 years, police killings of blacks down 75%. Meanwhile, FBI surveys show that out of about 500,000 interracial violent crimes, I'm not talking about homicides, blacks commit anywhere from 85 to 90% of them. Only 10% the other way around. In 2008, for example, out of 520,161 interracial black-white violent crimes, again, not counting murder, blacks committed 429,444. Whites committed 90,717. More than 90%, almost 90% of all the interracial, non-homicide violent crimes, black perp. Is this thing on?